Welcome back to WNEP TV's Power to Save. This is a great fishing spot right here at the beginning of the Lehigh River, just below the Francis C. Walter Dam. But our first stop is right in La Plume at the Keystone College, where they're going to fish in the Tunkhannock Creek, and Cabot Oil and Gas Corporation is going to teach some students about stewardship. Protecting the environment is a major priority of day-to-day operations for Cabot Oil and Gas Corporation, and supporting environmental groups that enjoy the outdoors can actually help. Youngsters can become stewards of nature, and sportsmen can provide food for those less fortunate.
The Keystone College Trout Unlimited's Conservation Summer Camp is brand new for Northeast PA. The school is based on two facets. Number one, the art of fly fishing, but then the science of fly fishing. They're not only going to learn about fly fishing and how to fly fish and casting and fly tying, but they're going to learn the sciences involved with fishing, the sciences involved with maintaining water quality. They're going to be taking courses in sciences like ichthyology, the study of fish, entomology, the study of the aquatic insect life, macroinvertebrate studies, and they actually have professional staff. We have professors coming from Marywood University, Keystone College, professionals from agencies like DEP, DCNR, Fish and Boat Commission, Lackawanna County Conservation District, and our hydrogeologist who is coming from Cabot.
It's a real neat opportunity for Cabot to make certain that when we're giving back and we're partnering with outdoorsmen, we want to make certain that this generation, but the next generation has that opportunity to understand what it is to mean to be a good environmentalist.
The Keystone College Trout Unlimited Camp is a week-long residential camp for kids 14 to 17 years old. This year's class includes international students.
The really nice thing about this camp is that we always try to introduce people not only to recreation, but more importantly to conservation. And the ultimate goal of our partnership with this camp is to really extend stewardship. And if people are outside and they're enjoying themselves and they're learning about stream ecology, they are becoming really good stewards of our natural world.
Every one of the instructors is going to take 10 minutes at the end of their class and explain to the students the future that they could have in that particular study that they did, how they became the professional that they became, and encourage the people, the young people, to get involved with the outdoors with the idea that they may possibly make a career out of it.
So Cabot's support today is both one that's financial. We're making certain that students that want to come to the camp have the opportunity and that money shouldn't stand in their way. If they need a support to get into the camp, if the camp needs support for fishing poles, waders, we want to make those tools available. Additionally, what we've also been able to do is make certain that the professional staff can get out and actually walk folks through hydrogeology. So we have those folks on staff, on contract, and we've made them available as teachers to the students.
So if they walk away with one message, is that the natural world is given to this generation to care for the next generation. That is a camp that was very successful.
And our hope is that they take the environment and protecting the environment to their heart. We're hoping that they become environmentalists themselves and perhaps think about becoming conservation professionals and making sure that we have places like this to fish in perpetuity.
From streams to land, outdoorsmen can make a huge difference in providing for those less fortunate.
Hunter Sharing the Harvest is about a 25-year-old program, really a terrific program that channels donated venison from hunters to qualified participating butchers, to regional food banks such as the one we're in today here at Weinberg, and then out to the need.
We know from the food banks there's a huge need for organic meat. We want to make certain that our employees, our contractors who are hunters say, hey, we would like to donate this venison. We want to make certain at Cabot that it's processed efficiently, effectively, and out the door to food banks like this.
The CEO Weinberg Regional Food Bank serves Susquehanna, Wyoming, Lackawanna, and Luzerne counties.
One of the statistics that we point out in all 4 counties, it's almost 1 in 4 children that face hunger in northeastern Pennsylvania. And it's something that we're working on because that's not right. We would like to end that.
Donated venison can help provide important nutrition. Cabot Oil and Gas provides financial support to get that meat to families.
Last year, the deer harvest in Pennsylvania was down 14%. The number of pounds that we donated was up 14%. And the difference in that, and the only difference, was the fact that because of, again, the financial support that we received, we had historically charged hunters a copay. So every hunter that donated a deer would pay $15 towards the processing cost of that deer because we couldn't afford simply to process all those deer. So now with the help we've gotten, we eliminated last year that copay. Again, we're up 14%, and last year that number was more than 97,000 pounds of venison donated to food banks just like this one here in Pennsylvania. A third of a pound of venison as a meal, you're almost at 300,000 meals. Lean, organic, all natural protein.
It goes out virtually as soon as it comes in, so it's very popular because of the nutrition value that it has, and it helps many families in northeastern Pennsylvania.
It's unfortunate there are so many families that do need to have protein and meat, but the good news is that there are a lot of people, community organizations and businesses like Cabot Oil and Gas that want to help.
You're absolutely right.
And our hat's off to Cabot, because you've got to imagine two subjects that I'm really interested in, fishing and hunting. Great job. Way to sponsor those programs. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to have a little bit on another subject I like, wildlife, and how a local animal rehabilitator is celebrating 25 years.